So I'm going to upload a bunch of videos, but this is like a setup for the DX-300. I've got it on an outside antenna. Currently I'm on the 40, I think that's considered 41 meter shortwave band, AM mode. It also has an ANL mode to minimize static. But anyway, so for shortwave, you'll be in the AM mode, wide receive. I've got 20 dB of attenuation. So the way this is designed, you have a pre-selector which kind of helps tune out interference on the input, and then the attenuator reduces the signal strength. So you'll end up, I'm gonna turn this up, I already have it tuned in. The outer knob here determines the megahertz that you're on. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so whenever you go, this thing moves around within that range, and you see the signal strength. So you'll take your megahertz dial. Once you have it, like for instance, I'm going to be tuning the 7 megahertz shortwave band. So as I tune it down, you can see the receiver signal goes down. I go up too high, 7 goes off. So within that 7 range, all right, see 7 just went off again. So within that 7 range, you'll watch that meter for the strongest signal. Right, there we go. All right, so then the pre-selector is an additional filter on the input. This thing's pretty cool. It's very sensitive. So I have it, since that's about 7.5, I have it in that pre-selector range. I have it at about 7.5.
You know what they're finding out?
And sometimes you'll, like if I turn the attenuator off, the signal's so strong you get a lot of other, you hear the noise? Other stuff that's overloading the front end. Attenuator at 20 dB. You can also do it with the RF gain control. And I'll put the attenuator on. It's nice and clear. This is WBCQ in Maine. I'm in North Carolina. So that's how you'll set that up. So you can also check your setup on WWV. I think I had it over there a while ago. Let me see here real quick. I'm going to go down to 5 megahertz to the very bottom of 5. I think there is a WWV signal that comes in here at 5.00. Let me get it over here. It was in here earlier, so let's see here if I can, if the band is changed. I think I hear it. All right. Now, I need to turn the pre-selector down to 5 megahertz. Let me get it there. All right, there we go. I'm about where you can kind of peek your signal out. All right, you see how strong that is? Boulder, Colorado, 5.000. That's a good way to test this. Oh, I also need to fine-tune this. See, I'm tuning back and forth within that 5 megahertz range. Look at the strength of that signal. Boulder, Colorado, WWV. Let's see, I'm going to pick, I think we were listening to some stuff on the 40 meter ham band. Well, I've got some other videos on the ham bands I'll show setup on. Anyway, so that gives you an idea of what's what. This is for, if you're running into battery mode, the lights are off, and you can turn them on, save battery power, and that'll test your battery. I have no batteries in it right now. This is a fine tune for the display. This thing will receive Morse code CW, upper sideband, lower sideband AM, all that stuff. So it's a pretty darn good. This was kind of the top of the line shortwave receiver that Radio Shack made back in the day. Great receiver.